We'll get some food after this game.
Achsenmächte eliminiert. Die Alliierten gewinnen.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for staying tuned with us here, all 419 of you. We're here for our fourth game of the day with WiLD versus Sofftiere. And as it stands at the moment, I will just give you a little roster rundown as it stands. So, for Sofftiere, we do have Rapture, Blue, is that Ned, Select and Morphe. And here on the WiLD side, we do have Freaks, Dav, Dunker, Kebit and Flesh. So for the fallen soldiers land so far, we've had some really good games. Still got some technical difficulties at this present moment in time, but we are looking to try and get them fixed sooner rather than later.
Alliierte eliminiert. Die Achsenmächte gewinnen.
Is for the choice in which map they are going to be playing. We've already streamed WiLD once this LAN event, and it seemed to be Toujane was a map that they heavily preferred. First time we're going to be streaming Sofftiere here as well. Just want to make a massive shout out to our sponsors at the moment here. We are sponsored by Razer, who have made this event even better. Some hardware for the winners. Also Red Bull, who's keeping us energy fueled this whole weekend. So massive shout outs for those guys. Looks like we are going to be going on to Matmata. And I think what they're going to do is that they are just going to be choosing a side rather than doing a pistol bash to try and sort that out between them. Again, the viewer counter just seems to have increased just now. 514 people tuning in. We really do appreciate your support, and in the meantime, if you haven't done so already, please do not hesitate to play the stream, just so you can keep up to date with when we're going to be streaming again, because it's LAN events like this that really do help us out. You know, we want to try and keep the community going. It's been fantastic this weekend so far. We've seen some really good games, some really good plays, and we want to try and be here a little bit longer to ensure that we're trying to cover as much as we can. So if you haven't done so already, please do hit the favourite. Make sure you do follow the stream as well. If you are going to if you've missed any of the action, or if you do want to see some of the action again, Rick after this weekend will be putting the stream back up here onto his YouTube channel, just so you can re-watch some of the action if you have missed anything at all. But I believe we are in fact going to be going live. Or are we going to be going for a pistol bash? No, it looks like we are going to be going live. I'm going to open up here with Dab, but it looks like Ned is going to get the opening tracker onto Freak, with Flesh returning there onto Select, but it looks like Rapture and Morphe are both going to jump in with grenade kills and take down Dunker and Flesh, as well as Ned taking down Dab as well, and Morphe taking down Kebit in an extremely fast round. Going straight to Sofftiere, and that's going to be 1-0 already. I'm going to follow it up here with a Dunker. See if he can get himself anywhere exciting just to start off with. The money in hand. Select is heavily tagged up. does get the frag there onto Rapture, but it looks like Select is going to take down Kevin, and Ned as well onto Dav, and Flesh and Freaks jumping in, taking down Select and Blue. Dunker onto Ned as well, so this is going to be 1 versus 3, and it's all up to Morphe. Does have the scoped Enfield in hand, smokes on towards the bomb site now. He's going to try and make his way through the smoke as everybody else is currently just watching angles at the moment. Morphe just trying to get himself a little bit of higher ground just to see if he can get some kind of advantage, but Dunker watching the angles extremely well there, does get the frag onto Morphe, and that's going to be 1-1 your score. Nearly everybody's got a frag here. Let's see what Freaks can do, see if he can get any opening frags whatsoever. He does have a scope in hand as well. It's going to be Dab, he's going to open us up here as he does find the frag onto Select, with Flesh taking a lovely headshot there onto Rapture, but Ned again taking down Freaks as he gets the second frag onto Dav. He does have that Garand. They are making their way towards the speed bomb site as the bomb is making its way there as well. Kevin extremely close as Flesh does find the frag onto Morphe, but the bomb is down. Sofftiere still with 2 players up, Blue and Ned. Dunker, Flesh and Kevin need to try and get the bomb defused. Tight with a trench gun as Blue tries coming out, but Kevin's going to get the frag onto him as Ned's going to get his 3rd frag onto Dunker. And he's on the high ground just now. He can see the bomb here. And Flesh and Kevin really do need to try and work together here to try and get him down. Kevin taking a couple of shots there onto the bomb. Tags him with the grenade. Doesn't get the frag though. Hits the shot but can't connect with the frag. They've still not defused just yet, as they are trying to deal with him. And Ned still again just tagging. I don't think they've got enough time to get the defuse. They've tickled the bomb as Ned still currently playing ever so well on the sandbag, but does get the frag onto him as well. They may have enough time just to get the defuse there, but Kevin does connect the frag, and it's going to be tight. And the bomb it does explode there, and Kevin gets taken down, and that's going to be a round for Sofftiere. And what a fantastic clutch situation. Although he didn't get the kill, he stalled for long enough, and a really fantastic round there from Ned. Really well played.
Allierte eliminiert.
And a really fast round there from WiLD. 3 people still remaining as they do see this one out. And it's now 2-2 the score. Very, very fast here from WiLD. I'm gonna watch Blue on this one. I'm gonna see what he's got in store for us at the moment. Looks like he's gonna make it away to the but he instantly shut down there from Flesh. Didn't even stand a chance as he was already spot aiming that as Dunker gets the headshot there onto Ned. Select, however, does take down Kevin with Rapture joining in the party, taking down Dunker. It's now 3 versus 3. And a shot from Dav onto Rapture. That's now 2 versus 3 in favour of WiLD. And Dav's going to make himself scarce and find a new position as Freaks is now watching towards the middle. Bomb tickle does go down on towards the A site. Shots rattled off, but nothing connecting as Morphe and Select are going to make themselves disappear from the bomb site there. Morphe very, very tight, but tries to get the angle, but it's shut down instantly by Flesh as it's all up to Select, who gets taken down by Freaks with a lovely shot. And Flesh is going to help himself to the bomb defuse there, and that's going to be 3-2 your score. So nothing differentiating these guys at the moment. The round seems to be coming one apiece at the minute, so still yet to see if anyone's going to be taking this away, if anyone's going to be completely running away with this game. But both teams look fairly even at the moment. Flesh with 8 kills. And Ned currently on 8 as well, but Sofftiere really do need to start trying to pick it up, trying to get a few more frags in there, just to try and help out at least. And it looks like Flesh again is going to open up there onto Morphe and Kevin as well, jumping in with the MP44 onto Select. Blue trying to claw something back here as Kevin does go down. Still 4 players up here in the wild though. Dunker does take that down a notch as the blue does find a double frag onto Kevin and Dunker. With the trench gun. So heavily tagged up as Rapture is the last one remaining. WiLD now 3 players to the good. Rapture just getting plucked out of the air there, and a fantastic round again from Flesh. He's on 11-1 at the moment, really doing a fantastic job here. Dunker just behind him on 5, but Flesh the outstanding member here as Nedlog's just trying to keep his team in it. 4-2 the score currently in favour of WiLD. And 2 opening entry grenades here. Dav and Kevin getting taken down as Freaks does shut down Morphe. A really good pick. They needed that one. The bomb's going down. And another grenade kill here from Sofftiere. And it looks like Freak is just going to try and take down Nedlog. He does get the quick scope onto him. Still 3 players left to find though. Select and Blue as well as Rapture. Freaks to see someone close to him. Gets tagged heavily. Can't seem to connect, tries to jump him around, gets the timing, cannot complete that though, as Flesh is just behind as well, but Blue as well as Select are really close together, as Freaks just find the Garan kill onto Rapture. So here we go, they know that one's up and towards the MG just now, the bomb is planted for it, so Flesh is currently just spot watching, just trying to see if anyone's going to peek, keeping it nice and tight as they are going to try and push up. Freaks with the shot there onto Select. I don't know if they know that the second one's there. It looks like Blue does have the trench gun still up towards the MG as Freaks and Flesh is going to try and go for it. Gets the frag and doesn't connect, but ultimately enough time there as Freaks does pick up the final kill, but I think the round is going to go over to Sofftiere. So unfortunate not to clutch it there, but a really good play from Sofftiere. Fantastic as they do make it 4-3 the score. Flesh and Freaks doing absolute work at the minute for WiLD. I'm actually going to follow Freaks to start off with. Watch this early. Looks like Flesh again getting an opening frag onto Raptor, as well as Flesh getting his second kill, and Dav and Flesh just going absolutely massive right now. He does pick up 3 frags in quick succession as Select does try to get Dunker just to try and reduce the deficit, but Freak's going absolutely massive. And that does get a kill on Select, but Flesh, wow. Really good play there from him. Currently on 14-2 with Freaks just behind him on 9. These boys are going huge, and that's exactly what you want to see. I'm going to watch Flesh to start off with, I think. He's just been opening. Select does give himself a heavy tag, but not ideal with Sofftiere. A man down already due to a team kill. As Morphe does get shut down by the Luger there from Kevin, but Blue trying to keep it tight. Kevin going down as Fleshy does get sucked in with it all. As Blue with a Garand in hand does shut him down. Freak's trying to reduce the deficit now though. Select is down. It's all up to Blue and Raptor. 2 versus 3 situation. Dunker Dav as well as Freak still available. Dunker does get the trench gun kill. Looks like Dav's just going to go for the straight defuse. Everyone seems to be watching, but Blue watching the back there as Freaks does go down. Oh, and Blue again there onto Dunker, but Dav does get the frag onto Blue. He does end that reign of terror. He was on for the ace, does get the George Foreman ultimately, but however, he just wasn't strong enough to keep Dav from defusing the bomb as well as getting the kill. So that's going to be 6-3 the score just now, and a needed round here for WiLD. Very, very good here. Everyone's starting to get some more frags, and the board seems to be helping out a little bit more. Sofftiere though, still got some rounds to catch up on. Yeah, and I want to watch Flesh. He's been opening. He gets the tag. No frag though. Does spot one in towards the middle. Doesn't connect the shot. Misses the second as well. Was harder because the smoke was covering the shot. No one's dead just yet. Select got himself heavily tagged up at the moment. But Dunker though does find the frag on to that. Morphe does have the scope in hand to see what he can do, but Freaks ultimately shuts down Select, and that's him going down, and instantly Sofftiere on the back foot. Heavily tagged up is Ned. They can't seem to find a way in towards the bomb sites at the moment. They're getting heavily picked up before the rounds even started, and in the mid-round they just don't seem to be pushing anywhere. They're now just sitting in spawn, waiting for some picks. Just to see what they can do. Morphe's going to opted for the high ground. He's going to try to see if he can get an advantage as Ned does take down Dav. So that's one threat down. Duncan's still sitting in tight towards the ladder, so he's watching that now. Freaks falling right back on towards the B-bomb site. Again, he's going for the high ground just to see if anyone else is going to be dropping up there. Gets tagged, but no frag. But Flesh does find a kill onto Morphe. It's 2 versus 4 now. Flesh just creeping round, just eagerly awaiting for anybody who wants to try and peek. As Ned does find the Garan kill onto Kebit now, so 3 versus 2. They're working in towards this B-bomb site, it would appear. But Freeze just being a little bit mindful of who's in the back, but Ned going huge. He's on 3 kills already. Dunker is down. Blue does fake the bomb. That's the trench gun. Knows that someone is on the bomb, but that's the A-bomb site. And Ned's currently planting over on B, trying to get the rotate, but Freaks does shut him down. And that's going to be that as they try to get the pump fake there. However, Blue,
Die Achsen möchte gewinnen.
time runs out for him. Really unfortunate round. They needed to do something there. And that's now going to be 7-3. Trying something a little bit different, but just got very, very unfortunate. And let's see, let's follow Morphe. Let's see if he can pick up any opening frags at all. Spots one, but doesn't, as it's going to be WiLD again getting the opening frag thanks to Dav. Gets the grenade kill onto Rapture, and Duncan with the trench gun in hand taking down Select. Again, instantly they're down as Blue and Ned jumping in on the frag hype as well as Dav and Duncan. They're going down. Superb here. It's exactly what Sofftiere needed. Making their way towards the bomb site. Doesn't look like the bomb is in fact, it's just been tickled. It's not going down. Oh, it actually has gone down. Sofftiere now have the bomb down. It's going to be completely up to WiLD to see what they can do to try and get that defused. Freak still on the high ground just now as Morphe finds the frag onto Flesh. Freak sees him on the sandbag as Kebit does find the frag onto Morphe, so that's the scope threat down. Heavily tagged Kebit and ultimately gets finished off by Freaks, and it's all up to Ned. And he does get shut down as Freaks and Kebit clutch that. Fantastic play there from WiLD. And ultimately getting themselves to 8-3. Really, really good here on Matmata. They're trying to get as many rounds as they possibly can, and ultimately it's working out for them. They're retaking, they're clutching, they're doing all the right things. A really good play here from WiLD. Flesh again and Freak seem to be just walking away with it with 15 and 14 kills respectively. And the same for Ned, who's on 12 at the moment. They're going to need some more rounds. Yeah. Considerably need some more rounds. As Select and Raptor, as soon as I said that, they heard me. Kevin and Dunker do go down, but Freaks instantly replies there onto Raptor. And Dav does take down Select. 3 versus 3 now. The bomb is down. It's interesting now. Everyone's trying to sit in tight. Sofftiere just need to try and play it as best they can. Morphe, oh, he tries to just get himself off of the lip there, and he does ultimately get shut down there from Flesh, so that's going to be him down as Freaks misses a shot because Dav is going to mop up there as well. Oh, though, Blue does shut down Freaks, but Flesh instantly with the reply, and that's going to be the defuse there, and finishing up on 17-4 with Freaks on 15-4. That's a really good half here from the WiLD men. And Sofftiere starting to come a little bit better, but 9-3s are going to be a really, really tough deficit to come back from. So we're going to see what Sofftiere are made of now. So it looks like a couple of the Sofftiere boys are just waiting to get themselves into their teams ready up. And we will get this action underway again. We are here in Munich for the Forgotten Soldiers LAN Call of Duty 2 436 people viewing. It's absolutely superb. So thanks ever so much for your support. It is really very much appreciated. So thank you again. Massive shout out to our sponsors as well, Razer and Red Bull, for making this event even better. I'm going to follow it up with Dunkery. I'm going to see what he's going to be able to do. It looks like they're making their way towards the A-bomb site straight away as Flesh does find an early frag onto Select. Zav onto Morphe as well as Kevin finds the frag onto Blue. So again, WiLD playing exceptionally aggressive, getting the bomb down. It looks like Danka, that is what he's going to be doing. He's going to be getting the bomb down. So Flesh. Zav finding the headshot and Kevin onto Ned as well. What a fast round here from WiLD. I didn't know who to watch. They were all over the place. And they really did just push the site fantastically and get the bomb down, get the kills as well, and a really, really great push there from them. I think now they're going to maybe just try and orientate themselves more towards middle. And I am going to watch Flesh land on the moment. Ned gets the Franco onto Kevin, so that's going to be that early one done and out of the way. As Freaks finds the frag there onto Select now. Raptor though, taking down Freaks as Dab does find the kill onto Blue and does get the bash onto Raptor as well. Really well played there from him. And it looks like Sofftiere want to call a timeout. So it looks like Dunker's going to get the bomb down as Flesh does find the frag onto Ned, but Morphe finds the frag onto Dunker. They know where the bomb is as Dav instantly mops up there onto Morphe after they knew where he was. And that is going to be 11-3 the score. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. They want the timeout. Obviously, it's a tactical timeout that they are requiring at the moment, just because they want to try and save a little bit of time, if you will. They want to try and get some more rounds in. I mean, this is going to be a tough call for them. To be fair, it's going to be quite a big deficit that they need to try and come back from, and I don't think that this is something that's going to happen for them. I mean, you know, magic timeout, it could well happen, but personally, I don't see it. I think WiLD have been superb this weekend. Second time I've cast them, and the second time they've actually genuinely looked really good as well. Okay, so we are still currently waiting. A couple of the WiLD boys still waiting to ready up just here. I think WiLD are enjoying the timeout as much as Sofftiere were as well, but it looks like we are going to be going live in a moment's time. So again, we are here with Sofftiere and WiLD. WiLD currently 11-3 up at the moment. And all of the rounds do mean something, so get as many as you can, boys, and by losing by as little as possible as well. And it looks like Flesh again is going to open up. Dunker is in an exceptionally fast position as Freaks and Flesh again jumping themselves up on the frag train as Morphe does try to reduce the deficit slightly, but Dav goes down, but Freak instantly shuts down Nedlog, and Dunker just blasts, and Flesh gets another kill. It's the Flesh and Freak show, basically. It's 22 and 18 kills apiece, so it's absolutely superb. 40 kills between them. And again, I'm gonna watch Freaks. I think this is where the action's going to be. WiLD just seems to be just pushing sites. They're on match point just now as Dunker again on towards the site. Is he going to go for the fast plant again? It does get downed, however, by Blue. So a better start for Sofftiere. However, Freaks is in the high ground trying to get some kind of frags, but Flesh getting another grenade kill. Morphe does shut down Dove, but Flesh again onto Rapture as Kevin jumps in on the party as well. Taking down Select, but Morphe quickly shutting down Flesh, and that's going to be his reign and terror done as Freaks and Kevin are the ones remaining at the moment. Bomb does go down. Nedlog as well as Morphe still remaining. It has been planted at A. Freaks is just going to hold the angle. Kevin's managed to get himself in the back as well. Nobody really knows where they are at the moment. A little tickle of the bomb just to try and bait someone out maybe. Freaks is the only one that's moving at the moment. Shot fired off as Nedlock does find the frag there onto Kevit now. Freaks with it all to do. Sitting in tight with the MP44. He does hear the bomb going down. There's Tickle finds out the fake. Finds the frag onto Nedlock. It's now 1 versus 1. Morphe versus Freaks. Morphe knows exactly where he is now. Does see the body through the glitch, through the wall slightly. As he does go for the fake. Freaks seems to know as well. He doesn't want to pick. Oh! And Morphe. Not enough time. And that's going to be that. And that's going to be your final standings. Flesh and Freaks going absolutely massive, taking WiLD to 13-3 against Sofftiere. And what a fantastic game from WiLD. Really showing what they're about and really coming up with the goods as well. So a fantastic game. We're going to get ourselves to a short break just now, but